and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So you can subscribe, the button is down below. I post beauty, lifestyle, and sometimes a random video. It kind of depends the mood, the day, what's happening and stuff, and I hope you will subscribe. Join my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another My Fantasy Cart video. This one's going to be on ColourPop. Now I could not find $1,000 worth of stuff, mainly because ColourPop lately has been having lots of sales, so a lot of stuff is discounted, and also a lot of stuff is out of stock. So I did screenshot some things that I would want and stuff, but I went through the website millions of times these past couple weeks of planning out this video, and I just like couldn't find $1,000 worth of stuff. So my goal was 500, but I didn't even make it to 500. I think my total was $230, which I feel like is pretty good for like a 500 time limit. And I did literally go through all of their website and even pick things I normally wouldn't pick, and I still would have never gotten even close to getting to $1,000. But I still wanted to do this video even if it's not close to $1,000. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first thing I have on there is the Ipsy face milk, and this looks like a serum type product, and this is from Fourth Way Beauty, which, if you know, ColourPop does have a few off-brand sister brands. So this one retails for $14. It's supposed to be just a drop of moisture that is loaded with antioxidants to protect skin from pollution. It's formulated with acai extract, dragon fruit oil, passion fruit extract, and it's just supposed to be a healthy barrier to help shield against environmental damage. It just looks super like good. It just looked good, and I love the color of it. Obviously it's not going to stay like that on the skin. It's not going to be like a lilac purple, but I did think it was very pretty, and it just looked promising, so that's kind of why I picked that one. Next is the matcha face milk, which I'm going to look up what this does right now. And this one is obviously formulated with matcha powder, and this one is a creamy lightweight moisture barrier, refreshes tired skin. So it basically does something a little bit different but pretty similar to the first one. It has matcha milk, rice milk, and white tea in it, and it's supposed to help with skin's thirst. So this one also looks very interesting, and it retails for $14. Then yet again, another face milk. This one is the watermelon face milk, and I think this one is supposed to like hydrate or something. And this one, I love watermelon scents, so this one just looks super interesting to me. And this is just supposed to balance skin, and it's supposed to be a drop of moisture. Like the other ones had watermelon seed oil, cucumber water, aloe, so it just seems very hydrating and replenishing, and it's supposed to make your skin healthier and softer, which I love stuff like that. What the heck? It literally just emptied my whole cart. Well, that's fun. We love that. I'm not even sure what to do now, because now my total is gonna be off because I took everything out of my cart. The hell? Let me pause while I figure this out. Okay, that was weird. Like everything just disappeared from my ColourPop cart without me even touching it. So that is super weird, but I'm back. Happy that the stuff in my cart reappeared, but let's continue. That was so weird. I'm gonna open it up in a different window so I don't mess this up. So next is one of their glosses, and I want to try their glosses for a while. I've tried the Ultra Satins, but I haven't tried the Luxe glosses. I actually haven't tried the Luxe lipsticks ever, so I'm surprised I didn't put any in here. But this is the Ticklish Luxe Gloss, which looks like a more of a nudie type pink color. I'm kind of wondering if it says like what kind of color it is. Just as a pale peach with pinpoints, a multi-dimensional pearl, and it just looks super pretty. It looks like that perfect light pink color, which I really like, so that is in there. I have a couple other glosses in there. I also had the Playa Vista gloss in there, which looks like a true nude, and I love nude glosses. It's like my favorite color for a gloss, and I really want to try this formula. It just looks super interesting. And actually this is the Luxe lip oil. It's actually not the gloss. The first one was gloss, but this is their lip oil, and these just recently recently launched and I'm very curious about it, and it looks like a nudie color, but I feel like this is gonna be very similar to the gloss. So correction, it's not a gloss, it's a lip oil, but I feel like it's very comparable. Then we have the Blush Crush shadow palette, and the colors just look very pinky toned, which I have been loving. And honestly, I would just buy so many ColourPop palettes if I had the money, you know what I mean? Like I'm so into it, and that one is very pretty. Next we have all this brush set. It's called the Full Beat. So I believe for this one you get like, let's see, so this one you get a 5-piece sponge kit. You get the detail, the hourglass, the complexion, the velvet, and the silicone sponge for $20. That's 5 sponges for $20, and Beauty Blender retails for $20 and you get 1 sponge. This one you get 5. I think that is so worth it, and it just looks like an interesting set. Would I honestly do this? No, because I can honestly get a Real Techniques sponge for real cheap as well. So probably not, but I'm very intrigued with that. So I have that on there, and then I also have the Catch My Vibe, which is a pinky type blush. This is their pressed powder blush. I have that on there. Honestly, if I could, I would just buy all the blushes in the world, because I don't know, might as well if you have a luxury cart. Then I have a cleanser. This is the BFD oil cleanser. It's a face cleanser, but I would use this as my first step because I'm really into double cleansing. I think everyone should double cleanse, of course, and this is just one that I'm kind of curious about. I need a good cleansing oil. I love balms, but the one I'm using right now I gotta stop using soon because it's just not good for the aquatic life and stuff like that, because it has polyethylene in it, which is not good. So I'm definitely researching what I want to use next, and this one is definitely interesting to me. It just seems like a nice oil cleanser, so I would use this and then use a water-based cleanser. Then I have the Moonchild lip gloss on there, which is their ultra glossy lip, and I believe Kathleen Lights created this, and it just looks so beautiful, and I love the newness of it, and this is one of my favorite gloss formulas from them so far. I also have Come Through, which looks like a brownie nude mauve type shade, probably more like a brown nude type shade, and this is their Luxe gloss. I also have Tied Up, which is a mauve color on there, and I just want to try all the glosses. Honestly, I'm surprised I didn't put like the whole set of glosses on there, because honestly that's intriguing. Then I have this large empty palette. It's only 10 bucks, and I honestly might buy this because I want to get more single eyeshadows and kind of build that collection and stuff, and they have like a Kathleen Lights one for only 10 bucks, so might as well. And it's just, I need one, and I don't want to support Z Palettes because I believe Z Palettes is that brand that was racist in the past. I don't count my word for it, but the brand is definitely shady, so I'm just not willing to buy an official Z palette. Next is the Starbright Light stick. This is like a stick highlighter, and I've been really into those, and I really want to add more to my collection. I actually don't have any stick highlighters or liquid highlighters right now, so that's definitely something I'm intrigued in adding, and it's only $8, so might as well. Next, this lip tint has been on my list for a while. This is the ColourPop Gimme S'more lip tint, and it's just such a pretty color, and I'm very intrigued. It looks like almost like a nude brown warm color. I don't know, I suck at describing colors, but I'm definitely intrigued with this one, and I would honestly love it, you know? Next is the Going Coconuts palette. This one has been on my list for a long time, and I'm definitely wanting it. I've been wanting it, and yeah, maybe for like my birthday or something I'll buy it for myself. And actually they're having, and yeah, it's just been on my list. I feel like it's a very good everyday neutral palette, but I just feel like it would be great to add to my collection. Next is the newer Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I picked Light 55N. It just looks like a good shade for me, and I usually like to go a little bit lighter, but I feel like this is not too light for me, and I just want to try this foundation really bad. I've heard that it's like a medium coverage foundation. That's typically what I go for my foundations, and I'm looking for a new Holy Grail foundation because the ones I have in my collection right now, they're fine, but I don't love them, and I want to find a foundation that I'll love. So that is the last thing that's in my physical cart. And the last couple things are things that I have screenshotted. So the first one is the ColourPop. This is their volumizing BFF mascara. I've been really intrigued about this for a while. I know a lot of people talk about it. Some people say they love it and some people say they don't, so it's kind of one of those things that's like iffy. But I know I always say I won't try a new mascara, but I'm kind of intrigued. I love my Essence Lash Princess. I'm wearing it today in waterproof, but I am intrigued with this one, and I'm kind of intrigued of how I feel about it. So I'm really intrigued, and it's only $8, so I don't know, maybe one day I'll try it. And then I'm also intrigued with a lot of the lip oils. This shade also got to me. It's like a, I would say mid-tone, almost like hot pink, but not that intense. And it's in Bengal, which looks very interesting, and I'm very intrigued with that. And I'm also intrigued with the Sugar Body Polish. I really want like an exfoliator. I've been talking about that. If you watched my recent empties video, you know I ran out of one, so I'm definitely looking for one. I want one that's like gonna exfoliate my body but not like too harsh. I mostly just use it on my legs for shaving purposes and stuff, because you're supposed to like exfoliate, get the dead skin off before you shave. It just gives you a closer shave, so I'm very intrigued with that. And then lastly, I've been really intrigued about these Jelly Much eyeshadows that they have for a while, and this color just really gives me duochrome type of vibes. It's called Hallucinogenesis. I think that's how you say that word, and I've been very intrigued with that one. It's just such a pretty purple, and if you don't know by my eyes today, I'm really into purple. This is actually also ColourPop. I forget what the shade name is, but I posted on my Instagram in my little single shadow post recently, so you can see what color it is and a closer look at it on that post. But I'm very intrigued with this, and I really want to try out the Jelly Much eyeshadows. I've heard that I think like a lot of people say that they dry up quickly, but I would really be interested in trying these. And if they're anything like the Super Shock shadows, I think I would like these, and I'm very, very curious. And yeah, so those are all the things that are on my ColourPop wish list. This video is definitely interesting with like everything disappearing in my car halfway throughout this video, but then reappearing. So I was happy. I was like, oh my god, am I gonna have to refilm? I hope not. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what's on your ColourPop wish list also down below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. You can also follow my blog channel, and all my other socials. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.